right, you guys. Now I've told you guys I'm a huge Undertaker fan. Big mark for the Undertaker. As a matter of fact, of the newer, by my old guy standards, newer generation of wrestlers, clearly my favorite. The current guy's my favorite's Kevin Owens, but of this newer generation, because my favorite wrestler of all time is still Bruno Sammartino, because as I said, I'm really, really old. But now most of you know Undertaker Mark Calaway has his own YouTube channel now, 6 Feet Under with Mark Calaway. I love the stuff from there. I'm not comfortable with doing whole reactions to whole videos that he posts, but he posts a lot of shorts from there, and the shorts generally are put out there to help promote the channel. So I think by reacting to the shorts, we're also helping to promote the channel. So that I'm comfortable with. Plus, I love listening to his stories. And if you haven't been over to 6 Feet Under with Mark Calaway, you gotta go. This is amazing stuff. Let's get started. We'll just watch a few of them together, and I'd like to know what you guys think about his channel and
Giant
these
Gonzalez
videos himself.
Made Khali look like Luthez. He was damn near 7'8". I don't think I had one good match with him. I didn't tell him, George. I said, I don't care how.
Man, look like Luthez. That's rough. I'm sure you guys remember the Giant Gonzalez, right? That was horribly rough stuff.
Just hit me in the shoulder blades. That's all I ask. And I will sell for you every time, man. He would grab me by the back of my head. He'd pull me down, and I'm expecting a shot across the shoulder blades, and he'd hit me in the back of the neck.
Oh!
Every time we'd go.
Wow. That was rough. Hold on. Oh, damn.
Expecting the shot across the shoulder blades, and he'd hit me in the back of the neck. Every time we'd go back to the dressing room, George, when you pull me, make sure you hit me. And I would grab another person and show them
to demonstrate.
This is your landing zone right here.
These are shoulder blades.
Like he understood me. So we get to this double shot, and I'd had a late night.
God damn.
Really late night. Ding, ding, ding. Bell rings.
Okay, let me guess. He stiffs him again. And Mark slaps the shit out of him. I don't remember that happening, but if he did, if I'm right, I need to see that.
5 seconds. And he cracks me right across the back.
Oh, God.
Once
damn,
I got the feeling back in my little fingers,
that's
flipped.
brutal.
I turned around and just started wailing on him. I hit him so fast, so many times, he couldn't defend himself. Giant Gonzalez made Khali look.
I don't think it much mattered with Mark Calaway how fast he hit him. I don't think Giant Gonzalez was going to be able to defend himself. Anyway, the thing with big guys is, it's always fun to have the big guys in wrestling. But as far as being badasses, just some things you'll see on the street. If a guy is big but has absolutely no type of athleticism, no dexterity, they're not that dangerous in a real fight. They can be really dangerous in the ring, though, apparently. Those shots in the neck were brutal. Let's see what this next one is. Luck or skill? Well, that's not...
Giant Gonzalez made Khali look like Luthez.
Any of you guys into pickleball? Because this is not more from Mark Calaway's channel. I had it all set. Let me get us back there. Hold on. Hold on just a second. I'll get us back to Mark's channel. That was different. I don't know about you guys. I'm not really into breaking down any pickleball right now. Okay, shorts. All right, let's see if we can.
Even after they banned the chair shots, I'm wrestling Triple H, and we're figuring like I'm the most tenured guy here. You're his son-in-law. Surely we can get away with it. We find our ass too. I remember getting my check. For WrestleMania, and there was that big minus on there, and I was like, "Son of a!" And I called him up right away. I said, "Did you get fined?" And he was like, "Yeah, I got fined too." And I was like, "What the hell good is it to be his son-in-law or his most tenured guy?"
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, sorry, guys.
Giant Gonzalez made. Even after they banned the
there we go. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble with getting these getting the shorts to line up here. That sucks. Yeah, what good is nepotism if you're gonna get fined anyway? or loyalty to the company if you're still going to get fined. That's a good story. I like that one.
I'm the most tenured guy here. You're his son-in-law. Surely we can get away with it. Nah. He fined our ass. I remember getting my check. For WrestleMania, and there was that big minus on there, and I was like, "Son of a!" And I called him up right away.
That's a great story.
Fined? And he was like, "Yeah, I got fined too." And I was like, "What the hell good is it to be his or his most tenured guy? And
you're still going to get
fined." To set an example, right? And that's what he did. Even after they
that's funny. That's real. Again, it's great that to be such a fan of his work in the ring, Mark Calaway, and then he's such a phenomenal storyteller, because he held kayfabe for 30 years? Because Undertaker, Mark Calaway, didn't break kayfabe till after he was done, and then it was almost like he was a little bit tentative about doing it. But I'm so glad he did. I love these stories. Don't go too. Just
Big
one.
Show thought he was being really smart, right?
Oh, boy.
He brought
Big Show
him
story.
a giant blow-up mattress, which was a great idea.
Gotta be hard
He
for
was
him to.
just with the wrong group of people. So, Big
Okay, so who cuts his mattress?
Show blows.
Gotta be. I mean, even in the indies, wrestling locker rooms are legendary for, all kinds of buffoonery, but practical jokes, yeah.
This thing.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
starting to kind of doze a little bit, and all of a sudden, Army crawling up the floor is Vince.
Oh, Jesus.
Show
Well, that
sound
figures.
asleep.
That tracks that it would be Vince.
Vince proceeds to put tiny little holes in his mattress. It's kind of like, oh man, oh shit, it's flat. And so now everybody's like, and then you just hear like this.
Had to be great.
Everybody thinks you're effing funny.
Can you picture that though? I can see it. Big Show just absolutely losing his shit.
Oh, Show blew a stack, man. Of course, Vince is.
That's
like,
great.
We're gonna get to the bottom.
Yeah,
of this.
we'll figure out who did it.
Yeah, that's bullshit. You don't mess with a man's mattress. Big Show thought he was being.
That's a good story. Again, and I'm sure many of you guys are aware of this, but the same type of shit goes on in the indies. I think for the most part, well, not everybody. I was going to say, you're a little more careful about people's possessions because we weren't making any money in the indies. I mean, at least you knew Big Show could just go buy himself another mattress. Still a great prank. But yeah, if you cut somebody's mattress in the indies, they might not get to sleep on anything but the floor for a few months. So you kind of tried to be a little careful about it.
And they sent me to Canada because I threatened to kill Shawn Michaels and the entire clique.
Yeah. I think I know of the story. Mark Henry's a badass. Obviously, strongest man in the world and all that, without a doubt. But yeah, it's not somebody you want to run afoul of.
They hit, I thought that
Calaway laughing.
I thought it was
nonchalant. He just said that.
I meant that I meant it.
I like it.
Later on, it was
I like
Paul
Mark
Bearer
Henry.
who hit my crutches. And I blamed it on Sean now because
It was Paul Bearer?
They came up to me, hey man, they hit your crutches? What happened? And I was like, man, you too small to be talking to me. I got in trouble and they sent me to Canada because I threatened to kill Shawn Michaels and the entire clique. They hit,
Mark Calaway, spot on. He says that so calmly too. He's right. That was great. It's just I don't kill these bastards, and they didn't. They didn't even do it. Percy Pringle did it. That's great stuff. All right, let's do one more, and then I'll just get a feel for if you guys enjoy watching things like this. We can do a whole series of shorts. There's a lot of great shorts all over YouTube about wrestling, whether WWE, Indies, whatever. We can do them by theme.
I didn't like getting chopped. Like I said, you could hit me in a safe area hard as you want. It was me and Kane again.
Excuse me. That would be interesting. See, nobody likes getting chopped. I don't mean to say that, but it didn't really bother me. So what would Undertaker's working Gunther? That's Gunter's thing. So what do you do in that situation? You better have respect for the locker room boss and everything. I wish somebody would ask him that. Not to start shit. I'm just genuinely curious. In a case like, again, Gunter, where that's his spot, that's what puts him over. Would Mark Calaway be willing to take chops from him? I don't know.
Rikishi.
That's interesting.
Haku chopped me, and I immediately just kind of quickly grabbed him and
turned
him around. And it was, one of those moments like I just did it, and then it dawned on me who I had grabbed.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
It was like in that moment of like, oh, this is Haku. Thank goodness he loved me. He didn't kill me.
If it was a real fight, like if you were really going to throw down, who's the guy there? And it seems like everyone votes him as the guy.
It's almost mythical. Haku, brother.
They say he's the toughest man.
But the craziest thing is, he is a sweetheart.
Yeah, I've heard that from everybody.
Chopped. Like I said, you can hit
wow.
me in safe air.
And even Mark Calaway, it's got to be the case. You never hear, when you talk to wrestlers, they've worked the business forever, about who the real life toughest guy was. That's always the answer. I mean, there comes a time when a preponderance of the evidence proves something to be true, and that's got to be true. I can't even imagine. But I told you guys, I think I have a video posted about the story about a young guy who came through our wrestling school, Jeff, and how he got his first dark match and it was against Haku. But like everybody says, super nice guy, sweet guy, great guy to work with. Just don't piss him off.